Okay, yes, guys, welcome to the channel. So, my name is Liam Alexander. I'm an online fitness coach, and today I'm going to walk you through how I lost 65 pounds. So, today I'm going to walk you through how I lost 65 pounds after struggling in the gym for 10 years, not making any progress. I made more progress in the past 6 months than I have done in all that time. So, I'm going to reveal my full method, full breakdown, and pack loads of value into this video. So, let's go. So the biggest thing I had to change was my mindset. It all started in my so the biggest thing I had to change was my mindset. So so what was involved in my mindset? So the first step for me was my mindset, and I had to start off with being really clear on my goals and starting with why. So previously I used to set goals and could never really stick to them, and I would get distracted or something would come up or an event would come up and I'd just screw up. But ever since I've just got crystal clear on my goal and said, why do I want this? How am I going to feel? How are other people around me going to feel once I reach this goal? What's this going to mean for my life? And many, many more questions. That's just been a really, really big help. Also asking myself, what am I willing to sacrifice to reach my goal? Because, there's always going to be a sacrifice, whether that's, time, whether that's time doing other things or, whether that's times doing other things or relaxing, what you're willing to give up to be able to reach your goal. That was something I had to ask myself. So another big part of my mindset that I had to rewire was my motivation and discipline. So, so I found it really important to be able to motivate myself on the days where I was just tired or just didn't want to push through to go to the gym. So I found ways to motivate myself, like little wins and visualization techniques as well. So, for example, when I first started going to the gym, I'd have a Percy pig. Oh, it was so funny. So I'm a sugar addict. So every time I'd go to the gym, I'd reward myself with a Percy pig and be like, right, okay, I've earned this. Let me get this Percy pig now from Marks and Spencer's. Shout out to those that know. And then also from there, you get more motivated as you go. People would say this to me, and I would not believe them, and I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, right." But once I'd seen the progress, once I first start seeing the abs pop through, not quite there, but once I first started seeing that bicep vein as well, that's just been a major motivator for me, and it kind of just puts you on a roll, really. Like once you've seen one benefit, you want to see another benefit, so you keep going, you keep pushing, and it kind of it's put me more in a growth mindset now. I want to, achieve more. I want to do more, and yeah, just way more positive. Discipline. Okay, and around discipline, so discipline's a lot like a muscle. So the more I push through on days that I don't want to go to the gym, I don't want to do my steps, don't want to do my cardio, the more I work my discipline and just push through it, the easier it's become. And now going to the gym and living a healthy lifestyle for me has become a lot more of a habit. So it's become much more of a habit. I have removed bad habits as well. So um, jerking off, getting takeaways, drinking alcohol, jerking off. That's all gone out the window. I don't do any of that anymore. So replace that with more healthy, good habits like hitting the gym on time, drinking water, getting sleep, growing. Okay, now I'll jump to nutrition. So to keep the nutrition real simple, I did a high protein meal plan. So I'm going to write protein up. doing a high protein diet just let me stay fuller for longer and allow me to build some muscle as well. And I'll do a full I'll do a full nutrition breakdown plan, but essentially I ate lean protein sources like fish, beef, eggs, chicken, Greek yogurt, and the odd protein bar and veg. And then for my carbohydrates, I do portion of rice, portion of potatoes, or something like that. And I'll do a full breakdown, all of that. But another major change for me around nutrition was tracking. So I never used to track. So I never used to track. I'd just guess and I'd say, oh, okay, this is probably 2,000 calories, but I'd never know. Or I would do it for 5 days and get frustrated with not maybe seeing results, or frustrated with the actual tracking. But now tracking's a habit, and it's been really useful. It's really useful. So now tracking's a habit, and it's really useful because you can actually plan with just maths how much weight you want to lose, and you can work your food around that. And then also, once you have earned the calories that you burnt off, you can maybe substitute in a like little treats or snacks as well, based off that. So yeah, it's been really useful on that. And sticking to it 100% of the time is a major game changer. So, like I said, I only used to do 5 days out of the week and then sack it off on the weekends, expecting that to help. But if you're messing up on the weekends, it's just not going to work out. Okay, now for training. So, for training, I did 4 lifts per week. So, I did 2 lower and 2 upper body workouts per week. And I did all the basic movements. So for lower, I did squats, lying leg curls, leg extensions, and some Bulgarian split squats. And for upper body, did bench, bicep curls, lat pull downs, bent over rows. I'll do a full workout plan breakdown a bit later. But yeah, training. Let me see. Okay, I also started off doing some cardio. So cardio. And for cardio, I mainly did Stairmaster, but I also did some jogs and incline walks as well. And so I always used to forget about cardio or just completely ignore it. But since I've done that, I've been able to burn a lot more calories and seen a lot more results. Okay. Also in training, you can't forget about steps. So did some steps. And for steps, I did aim for around 10,000 per day. So that's been a big help from being a office worker, working at my desk the majority of the time, not being active. I used to only do 100 steps, and that would be downstairs to the fridge, to the cupboard, to stuff my face, and then head back upstairs. Like doing a 10K, you're more active, you're outside. It really helped me with my brain fog as well. So walking in the mornings just makes me more ready, more active. Okay. And then we can just cover recovery. So for my recovery, big thing for me was sleep. So I used to stay up till 1, 2, and then just wake up whenever, no real routine. And that really made me just feel awful and feel tired throughout the day. And then I have a nap at 5 and then not sleep till 3. It was just a mess. Since I've been actually prioritizing that, it's been a big help. And also, I don't get hungry throughout the night. Like sometimes it'd be 2 a.m. I'd be hungry. I'd go to the shop and get Doritos or something. It just doesn't make sense. So I just sleep, wake up in the morning, have my breakfast, we're ready to go again. You know. Also, I just took the basic vitamins, vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, and we can also throw in protein powder there as well as a supplement. But yeah, so that was just a so yeah, that's just the overview of how I did it. Really, I'll go into a lot more detail around each of these things. You know, I could speak for probably an hour on mindset, an hour on nutrition, an hour on training, and an hour on recovery. But just wanted to give you a brief overview of the main things I did and the main things I stuck to. You know, one of the biggest things as well has been consistency. So turning up every day, no matter what, and getting the actions done every day. You know, those habits, and tracking those habits as well. So you know when you're on track. You know when you need to change things around as well. And yeah, a lot more videos coming out soon. I've got probably 10 in the pipeline. So don't worry, a lot more content coming. So leave me a comment on how your journey's going, and yeah, let's just go. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and yeah, we'll be back very, very soon. Appreciate it. Bye bye.